We used to go naked, we used to go clean, down in the mystery water with a half watermelon, brand new canteen, down in the mystery water. We used to go swimming, we used to drink beer, jump off of the bridge, float down to the pier, and on hot summer nights where the world disappeared, down in the mystery water. Look at the place where my heart used to be, down in the mystery water, like the eels in the grass and the sticky pine trees, down in the mystery water. Stuck on a bridge staring below, looking for something that I used to know. It's moving so fast and getting so cold, down in the mystery water. I wish I could feel, I wish I could fish, down in the mystery water. I wish I could swim out all over this mess, down in the mystery water. I wish I could see you holding the line, knee deep at dusk with a fish on the line. I wish I could see you and say one last time, down in the mystery water. Now all these things are coming to me, down in the mystery water, like the eels in the grass and the sticky pine trees, down in the mystery water. Stuck on the bridge, staring below, looking for something that I used to know. It's moving so fast and getting so cold, down in the mystery water, down in the mystery water, down in the mystery water. Well, I grew up on the South Shore, and some of these songs are sort of reminiscent of growing up in Marshfield. And some of these songs are reminiscent of growing up or being and living around Boston, and some are related to the Northeast. Very few Caribbean songs in the repertoire. Here's one called Castle Island. Gotta haul some cargo before I get some beer, and moving around on this cold dark pier. It's 4 a.m. and it's long short time on a Castle Island, just a waiting in line. Well, I know the foreman and his name's McGee. It's been a week since he even looked at me. From a triple-decker, 4 miles to feed, standing around is killing me. Rain is making circles on the water. Wind is blowing hard into my eyes. And all along the shore the birds are working. Well, out on Castle Island I'm waiting. in a line. Fought Koreans, fought Chinese from an aircraft carrier in 1953. Now I'd fight my neighbor for a job in hell when there ain't no work, just to find yourself. Rain is making circles on the water. Wind is blowing hard into my eyes. And all along the shore the birds are working. Out on Castle Island, waiting in a line. Now I got a lit up from my Uncle Al. He's doing short time at the Charles Street Jail. He'll be out in 6 and gonna show me round some friends of his from my own town. Rain is making a circle on the water. Wind is blowing hard into my eyes. And all along the shore the birds are working. Well, out on Castle Island, waiting in a line. When I was growing up, we lived on the end of a dead-end street. And in the woods, there was a guy named Mr. O'Brien. It's like a junkyard collector kind of guy. He would always scare us when we'd run into him walking out in the woods. I got a barbed wire fence and a bicycle that works just fine. Falling down roof and a rusted out 45. A couple of junkyard dogs that keep the kids away. You know I don't like people that don't know nobody's name. My name is Jerry O'Brien and I'm living on the in-between. People say I'm crazy, others say that I'm just mean. You know, I used to fool around this place, I used to know this town real well. But I've been living off weeds and metal, sticking to myself. Now everybody's talking, and I can't even see. They say here comes mean O'Brien through the neighborhood. Sweetened in the shadows, I whistle in the wind. I'm just making my way, walking out in the woods. Well, my baby left town on a morning back in '65. She was 3 Marines in a van pulling up the drive. You know, they handed her a flag and they told her that it fought real hard. She threw her bags in the back, left without a single word. But everybody's talking, and I don't even care. They say here comes me O'Brien through the neighborhood, sitting in the shadows, I whistle in the wind. I'm just making my way, walking out in the woods. 'Cause if you want to talk to me, be careful what you're saying. I don't like the things they do in the world today. 'Cause if you want to talk to me, be careful what you're saying. I'm just making my way, walking out in the woods. Well, people get nervous when they see a man living alone. And every single day, people getting tougher than stones. You think you'd figured it out, but you know that it's hard to say. 'Cause when you're living like this, nobody's getting in the way. Still everybody's talking, and I don't even care. They say here comes me and O'Brien through the neighborhoods, sitting in the shadows, I will whistle in the wind. I'm just making my way, walking out in the woods. I'm just making my way, walking out in the woods. I'm just living like this, walking out in the woods. It's called Walking Out in the Woods. I wrote this song when I was staying at a friend's house up in Maine, and I'd never written a murder mystery before, but this kind of came to mind. It was in October, just as everything was turning, and something about the setting kind of informed the song. So this is called Just Say You Do. There's a fire in the kitchen, a shadow on the hill, rising of the smoke, chopping of the wood, turning of the trees, breaking of the town. The sun is coming up and it doesn't make a sound. Crying by the river, you're washed up in your blues, let's say you do. And 'cause she left you in the letter, left you without warning, left you when the sun came, left you on the farm. Getting dark real early, snow is settled down, pumpkins make a face, it's an awful crooked frown. Don't know what you're saying, you don't know what to do, but let's say you do. Let's say you do, let's say you don't, let's say you're willing, let's say you won't. Do you gotta be free? Do you gotta be cruel? Let's say you're willing, let's say you do, let's say you do. And 'cause the undertow is creeping and pulls you in real deep. It's cold out on the marsh, winter starts to creep around this little town, around your little room. Something's floating down the water, drifting to the moon. You're crying by the graveyard, you whistle and a tune, but let's say you do. Let's say you do, let's say you don't, let's say you're willing, let's say you won't. Do you gotta be free? Do you gotta be cruel? Let's say you're willing. Let's say you do. 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 Well, I wanted to write a car song, and I finally got around to it. I'd seen John Hyatt perform a couple times, and the last time I saw him, he was bragging about the fact that he had been able to put 4 songs or get 4 songs on the NPR talk show, Car Talk. And they were all car songs, of course. So I gave myself an assignment of sorts and said, I got to get a song. Not only do I have to write a car song, but I have to write a car song that's good enough to get on Car Talk. And I was able to do that last year, October. They made this sort of the feature song of the day, which is really cool. It's called Chevy Impala. A baby blue 63 hardtop standard 409. Custom leather shining chrome and the triple tail light up. Fast as a train, cruising like an ocean liner, feeling like a guy, wanna take you for a ride in my Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. So here we go, riding low out in the middle of the night. And we speed cause we need to see the trees that are on fire. Windows roll down to the radio, we're grooving. It's not a Lamborghini, not a Farfanugan, it's a Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. I only hope that you will stay, 'cause I wanna ride it every day. Hey, 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 hey. So here we go, I gotta know, I wanna ride until we're tired. Past the trees like a breeze to see the things that inspire us. 20-gallon tank and a heart that ain't polluting. It's a personal thing, not a hybrid revolution in my Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. Wanna go for a ride. From Bangor down to Boston, I hear Burlington is awesome. Billerica, Bedford, Brockton, Cambridge, Cranston, Camden, Concord. Augusta to Algonquin, Hampton Beach down to Nantucket. Here we go. Belchertown to also Piedmont, Hegan Island, Chicopee. Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. I wanna go for a ride. Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. Chevy Impala. I wanna go for a ride. Chevy Impala. This is a fishing song. It's called The Fishing Life. I've been sitting in the kitchen, staring at the clock, studying the signs, looking at the sea, driving by the docks. 28 days you've been missing, and every minute moves like sand. I've been walking round in circles, looking at the sea, just don't understand. Did you go down in a hurricane? Did you go down underneath the waves? Did you go down on an icy sea? The water cold? Did you go deep? Did you go down? The still wagon banks are calling, the cod were thick as thieves. The nets kept filling up, the sun was going down, crew was half asleep. Then a storm came out of nowhere, and the waves broke hard and steep. We took on too much water, rode into our sides like a rock did sink. Did you go down in a hurricane? Did you go down underneath the waves? Did you go down on an icy sea? The water cold? Did you go deep? Did you go down? Still, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know which is worse. Should I just make up a story, tell a little lie? All I know is that it hurts, 'cause a fishing life ain't easy. For a fishing wife it's cruel. Fish they swim forever, look beneath the waves. All I'm looking for is you. Did you go down in a hurricane? Did you go down underneath the waves? Did you go down on an icy sea? The water cold? Did you go deep? Did you go down? Did you go down in a hurricane? Did you go down underneath the waves? Did you go down on an icy sea? In the water cold? Did you go deep? Did you go down? Did you go down? Did you go down? This song started out as kind of a joke and ended up being sort of like the soundtrack to maybe Cormac McCarthy's book, The Road. It's called Holes. Well, there's holes in everybody, holes in every town. Now in Arizona, there's a big hole in the ground. I've been digging holes for money, digging most my life. And every hole that I fall in, trying to get it right. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? You and me together in some hole. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? You and I together in some hole. I met a man in Egypt with his oil to be found. He gave me $50 for digging up the ground. I was black as coal and turpentined, sweated for 3 days, out there in the desert, digging, getting paid. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? Black and awful dirty in that hole. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? Money at the bottom of a hole. Well, I'm holding on to nothing but a shovel made of steel, a suitcase full of whiskey, a wagon without wheels. I used to look behind each stroke, I used to peek around. Now I close my eyes and hold my breath to keep from falling down. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? Getting kinda dark here in this hole. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? Black and awful dirty in that hole. Now there's holes in everybody, holes in everything. Little things we think of, the holy things we bring. You walk around and pretend that the holes are filling in. Instead of getting deeper, we're just falling deeper in. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? Staring at the bottom of a hole. Where's that hole? Where's that hole? You and I together in that hole. Black and awful dirty in that hole. Money at the bottom of a hole. When I was a kid, we did a vacation up in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I remember it rained quite a bit, and I remember my dad had one of these cameras from the 60s that took black and white pictures, and a little while ago I found these photographs curled up in a drawer in our old house, and I actually remember the day that this photo was taken. It was of an old house. It was on top of a hill and some abandoned property. And we sort of, the front door was swinging open, so we went in. And I found this picture recently, but it was more than 40 years old. And I wrote a song about the photograph. It's called House on the Hill. There's a house on a hill by the edge of town. It leans real hard, but it's not falling down. Wakes up slow in the cold gray air, like an old friend. It sits and stares. You could see through glass, you could see through time, as they all sit around the fire. There's a house on a hill by the edge of town. There's a house on a hill. There's a winding porch up the gravel road, crooked stairs to the old front porch, where they laughed and sang every Friday night to their uncle's band, the starlit skies. You could see their faces, you can hear them sing, every foot and tapping right in time. There's a house on a hill by the edge of town. There's a house on a hill. Was it war that came? Was it poverty? When the blinds came down and the shutters screamed, did they go for gold? Far away from here, move to a bigger town? Did they disappear? You can see their faces, hear their frowns, every suitcase packed and looking down. There's a house on a hill, the edge of town. There's a house on a hill. There's a house on a hill. Driving like a madman, moving way too fast, speeding up around the curves, just moving through the gas, and clinging to a door, and clinging to a map. Yeah, I'm looking at you, yeah, I'm looking at love, looking at that. And crawling up the sidewalks, yeah, you've been running down the stairs. Everybody wants somebody, needs somebody who cares. Don't tell me where you're going, tell me that you're scared. I'm looking at you, you looking at me, well, we're already there. It's not a real destination, it's a never crooked line. It'll be a whole lot of money and take a whole lot of time. No sign in the windows, no key in the door. There's a man on the roof looking over a hill, crying more, more, more. Are you looking for religion? Are you looking for truth? Are you looking for the man with the plan who can tell somebody the truth? Don't tell me where we're going, tell me that you're scared. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, well, we're already there. It'll find you in your graveyard and come and find you in your room. Laugh in your face when you're howling at the moon. Won't find it on no radar, see it on TV. It'll bite you in there when you're moving around and when you're trying to sleep. Yeah, you'll be crawling down the sidewalks, running down the stairs. Everybody wants somebody and needs somebody who cares. Don't tell me where we're going. Oh, and tell me that you're scared. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Well, we're already there. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Well, we're already there. I'm looking at you, you looking at me. We're already there. Midnight and the snow falls down, the snow falls down, the snow falls down. Midnight and the snow falls down and it falls down on me. Sleep in a railroad car, a railroad car, a railroad car. Sleep in a railroad car down on track 17. I eat from an old tin can, an old tin can, old tin can. I eat from an old tin can and it burns my skin. I drink from a rusty cup, it kills my guts. I drink from a rusty cup, pouring down like gasoline. Living on the street. Living on the street. I left home when the house burned down, the house burned down, house burned down. Left home when the house burned down and it burned down on me. Sometimes it's a blur to me, it's a blur to me, it's just a blur to me. Imagine it will set you free and it's such a blur to me. Living on the street. Living on the street. It gets cold when the wind does blow, and the wind does blow, and it cuts a hole. It gets cold when the wind does blow, and it blows right through me. Night and the snow falls down, snow falls down, the snow falls down. Midnight and the snow falls down, and it falls down on me. So I wrote a song about one day when I was out walking the dog on the Battle Road in Lexington, and realized that even though the wars have been going on very far away, there's also wars that are happening right around the corner and right through the woods and in your very own house. this song. It's called Battle Road. Must have walked down this road, bayonets burning. From the hill on the bridge, you can see people turning. Somebody shout, somebody fell, the sun coming up. Down the old battle road, was that us? And I walked through the streets just to see you. And if the world was on fire and our hearts turning blue, and the stone walls fall and our hearts get glued, do what you gotta do. Down the battle road, we repeat what we say, but don't understand. Like we're fighting a war in Afghanistan. And give me a sign, shot in the dark, something to get you near. Words like bombs, and they do make, not too far from here. And I walk through the streets just to see you. And if the world was on fire and our hearts turning blue, and the stone walls fall and our hearts get glued, do what you gotta do. Down the battle road, now I walk through this road, crooked and silent. Through the trees, houses lit, but you can see people fighting. And overhead, military choppers are flying. Through the snow with a dog, I'll keep on trying. And I walk through the streets just to see you. And if the world was on fire and our hearts turning blue, and the stone and our hearts get glued, do what you gotta do. Down the battle road, okay, great. This is a song about an old dog of ours. We had an old British bulldog named Lucy for a long time, and I wrote her a song because when we would walk her down the street in Cambridge, she would usually get a lot of attention, and it kind of sounded like this, at least when we were walking. Yeah, Lucy walks and Lucy stares. Lucy smiles and Lucy dares to drag you down the street. Who cares? Lucy falls in love with orange cones and policemen, big fat girls and little men, sidewalk sleepers, brand new friends. When Lucy falls in love, she's on a mission for a ball. You say heel, but she don't follow. And like a catapult and rocket show, rip your arm out of its socket. We'll go walking down the street, sniffing hydrants, biting feet, while we are sometimes half asleep. Lucy falls in love. Yeah, she'll eat beer cans, she'll eat mud, she'll suck on soap until it suds. One time she threw up a glove. Lucy falls in love. She's on a mission for a ball. You say here, but she don't follow. Then like a catapult and rocket show, rip your arm out of its socket. Then late at night when she does creep, her mother's arms pretends to sleep and stretches out, there's no room for me. Lucy falls in love, but I love her and she loves me. With a wrinkled face and her crooked teeth, she keeps me in good company. With Lucy I'm in love, with Lucy. Yeah, with Lucy. With Lucy I'm in love. I'm walking down Mass Avenue. I'm walking down Mass Avenue. It's a long, long road full of bumps and holes. I'm walking down Mass Avenue. It is cold and the road's full of ice. It is cold and the streets full of ice. And the buses creep up the hill so steep. It is cold and the roads full of ice. Suzanne, Suzanne, I'm home. I've been far away. Now I'm coming home to stay. I've been walking down Mass Avenue. There's a man washing clothes in his room. There's a man washing clothes in his room. And he lets them hang as the church bells clang. There's a man washing clothes in his room. There's a girl with a smile on her face. There's a girl with a smile on her face. And she's breaking hearts with her moving parts. There's a girl with a smile on her face. Suzanne, Suzanne, I'm home. I went far away. Now I'm coming home to stay. I've been walking down Mass Avenue. I'm a soldier just home from the war. I'm a soldier just home from the war. And I got no thanks from those guns and tanks. I'm a soldier just home from the war. I'm climbing the stairs to your room. I'm climbing the stairs to your room. Up the fire escape, through the window late. I am climbing the stairs to your room. Suzanne, Suzanne, I'm home. I've been far away, now I'm coming home to stay. I've been walking down Mass Avenue. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching tonight. This is kind of a new and rare experience for me, playing to know people on television. If you're interested in my stuff, my CDs are for sale, and you can sign up for the email list, probably more importantly, kevinconolly.com, www.kevinconolly.com. And thanks for listening. Thanks for everybody here for making it happen at WinCam. Thank you. This is called a Bumpy Road. I took a walk under a perfect sky, was walking around as the bees buzzed by. I took a stroll down the bumpy road. It's a little place that I used to know. I caught a fly in an old sand pit, green grass growing up right out of it. We walked around smashing old tin cans and then we're running around like the Indians. And oh, I wanna go down to this place that I used to know. And oh, I need to go down to the end of a bumpy road. We crawled our way through a rusted pipe, climbed up a tree with an army knife. We dug a hole and we hid down there, and we were looking for snakes. We didn't care. Mr. O'Brien, this mean old hound, in a haunted house by the edge of town. His wife got worried and she went away, and now he's walking around in the woods all day. Oh, I wanna go down to this place that I used to know. And oh, I need to go down to the end of a bumpy road. And you might leave it behind and never find me, and love will take you away. Now some roads cool and some roads not. Some roads are flat and some roads hot. Some roads circle, they go nowhere. Some take you down and they give you care. Oh, I wanna go down to this place that I used to know. And oh, I need to go down to the end of a bumpy road. Life is good at the end of a bumpy road. I wanna live my life on a bumpy road.